too came out really strong. We played fearless. We did some really good things, and honestly, we were in a really good spot until they made, I think, probably a 5-point run towards the middle there, and some of it came from our errors. I think we just tried to be a little bit too perfect. But Creighton's an incredible team. We knew that going into it, but it's exciting to be here, and it's exciting to be able to compete against some of the best in the country. So would we have loved to do some things differently? Yeah. Would we love things to go our way on a few of those plays? Yes, but I do think that this is a great opportunity for us to continue to learn as a program. We have a lot of really young players, with 2 of them sitting right next to me right now, that are going to, fight with everything that they have to get back here, in future years, and this experience is invaluable.
Question for both Lauren and Morgan, coming back here to Omaha, second time this season. What did it mean? I know there's a lot of emotions right now, but what did it mean just to play in front of this crowd, be back in your home city and everything?
I think that we knew going into this that this was going to be a tough team, but besides our team, we had all of our fans traveled really well, and the support that we've had from our Omaha friends and family, just they really showed up for us, and they made us feel like so special on this on such an important moment for us, our first NCAA game ever, and it made us feel like we had so much more support than just our team and staff.
Playing at home is always fun. Seeing familiar faces in the crowd is probably one of the best feelings ever, and knowing that you have friends and family that are willing to show up and support you is really special. And yeah, it's just always fun to get to come home and play.
Coach, we talked all season about your team's ability to face adversity, and then you go out and win the Summit League. How proud are you of your team this year?
I mean, incredibly proud. And again, I think there were some people that probably counted us out, especially after the 3-game losing streak that we had to end the regular season. But we always knew this was a championship level team. Anybody within our gym, I think our players, our staff, support staff all believed that we had the ability to be there. But like I said to them in the locker room, is every single challenge, every up and down throughout the season was important to getting us to that point. If we didn't have some of those failures along the way, I don't think we are able to handle that adversity as well as we did and go into the conference tournament and win 3 straight for the first time as a league. So, I mean, pride is obviously something that they know there's a lot of, but there's a lot from us, but there's a lot from them too. This group was incredible. This group was close. It's probably one of the closest groups that I've ever had the privilege to coach. They spent a ton of time together on the court, off the court. We joked a little bit right after we lost our 3rd straight match. They had a Friendsgiving the next night, and they just truly enjoy being around each other. And I think with that, you saw it on the court, just how close they were, how they were able to support each other. And like I said, a lot of people counted us out, but I think everybody in our gym knew that we had the ability to be that championship level team, and honestly, we were playing some of our best volleyball at the right time. And that's something I think this program has done really well with in past years, so it was great to see that happen again.
Championship experience is something that both of these two have a lot of at the high school level. How did you see that kind of translate, and how did you see them both grow as players adjusting to the college level?
Yeah, I mean, I think they both did a tremendous job of adjusting. You never know how freshmen are going to come in, and I think the thing about these two is, one, you kind of mentioned it, they're used to winning. They're used to competing at a really high level, both in high school and club. And I think with that, there was just that little extra edge from them, probably a little bit of extra confidence coming into our gym of, what they can control. And they're both extremely process driven. They're both very good at taking feedback and getting better as they go. And I think that's what they're very fun to coach. I mean, simply put, they just take it in and they learn from it. And they allowed us to challenge them. And this experience this freshman year is going to teach them a lot, about how to get better and how to lead the team. At times our senior class did a great job of leading, and these are two that I would anticipate in the future taking more of that leadership role. And but I do think their experience definitely helped them make that transition and impact our team. It wasn't just being a part of it; it was impacting it at times, and not just on the court, off the courts. How they talk to people, how they communicate with people, how they lift each other up, and that's something that I think our whole team did really well. But they just fit in seamlessly.
Any
questions?
For both of you, you guys are from here, and what did it mean to you guys to represent Nebraska with a different jersey on your chest?
Like I said before, it's always fun to come home and play, but from being from here and getting to do what we do in our home state is always really special. And like again, knowing that we have fans that are willing to travel and support us and come back, like friends from high school and teachers and coaches from high school come back and get to see us play again, like it's just really special, and you don't get that everywhere. And knowing that we have those relationships and those connections is again, like it's special. Like it's a feeling like no other.
I also think that obviously Nebraska is a very big volleyball state, and I think that within it there's a lot of competition between high schools and clubs for that recognition. And I think that us being able to come out here and play, even for a different state, it just brings that attention back to our high school and club, which I think that it really deserves because they really got us here.
One more question for both of you. Kendra from Creighton mentioned having coached both
Yes.
of you. Are there any memories that you have from that? What was it kind of like going up against her on the court?
Having Kendra as a coach was so fun. She's
was.
just such a special human, and she's so kind, and you just like love getting to play against her and playing with her. Like we would play with her all the time at practice, and just getting to build that connection as a coach and as a different, like as a player across the net. Like being able to have both of those is really fun, and getting to play against her was fun.
Yeah,
Like
it
getting
was.
to see her face and those faces that we know across the net is always special. So.
And I also think that, I mean, every time she was our coach, I was honestly just in awe of everything that she could do. I remember
Yeah.
like 17-year-old me, like, oh my goodness, she's amazing. Like she's so strong, she can do everything. And it was kind of strange, like walking into the gym knowing that I was going to be going up against someone like her, just like that opportunity to play someone as great as her.
And then, Coach, for you, being able to kind of oversee this whole group, that so much of this team is from here, either in Omaha or the state of Nebraska. How special was it to be able to bring this team as a unit back here to Omaha?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, I laughed a little bit during warm-ups because I think the band, every time we announced another one of our Nebraska kids, you know, booed or, you know, whatever. But, you know, I think that's cool. You know, being able to recruit locally, being able to come back to their home states, cities is always incredible. And I think for us, like you obviously saw, there was a decent amount of red in here. And some people, a lot, I think, were probably from Omaha, but there were a lot from, you know, Vermilion and Sioux Falls and Sioux City. People that traveled to all of our games also traveled down here. So, you know, when we got the draw, we knew that Creighton was going to be a tough matchup, but I also knew that we were going to have a really good support system here and a lot of people trying to follow along and support these young women like they have all season. So bringing them home, I think, is always special. We see it for them to see the family in the stands, you know, see them afterwards. And that's something that they're going to continue to have throughout their careers here.
Good. Ladies, congratulations on an outstanding season.
Thank you.
Thank you.